Dude, what it do, baby?
Man, what's happening?
Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm doing great, man. My mental health is good right now, man. Great space.
We back again.
Hey, man, we here to do it again, man. We like Kobe and Shaq in our prime.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We ain't
sir.
got no time to be wasting time, but we gonna get to it, though, man. So, get to it. We gonna get to it, though, man. You know I got the questions ready, so we're gonna jump right into it.
Yep. Last time, brother. I mean, you seem like you got good energy, and you seem like you good people.
Hey, man, it ain't too many real niggas left, man. Real niggas don't die. We multiply out here, baby.
Man, I don't think it's that many. I don't think it's that many real dudes out there,
It's a
man.
shortage. It's a shortage out here, man. It's a shortage out here, fam. Oh, damn, I missed the thing. All right, man, we gonna get jump right into it. So, do you believe this right here? You believe one of the real reasons that hold on, how can I get it? Okay. Do you believe the marriage will? I was looking at this about the marriage will. Usually, a marriage between 5 to 12 years is usually going to decline. So, and I was reading this book. It said this area between the 5 and 12 years, this is called a bait and switch phase. And this is what happens when the wife decides to change the game. They're going to change all of the rules relative to what you agreed to in the connection phase. All of the hidden terms of the marital contract will appear in fine print and new rules that the wife has now applied in your marriage. For men who haven't placed specific expectations of what's supposed to happen in your marriage from 0 to year 50, they're going to experience major problems when their wives change the game. And this is specifically why equal partnerships are a disaster. You agree or disagree with that, fam?
Man, I agree that people gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
The change gonna happen way before then.
And what year? What year you think it usually hit that switch mark?
5, year 5.
Year 5.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe in that 7-year itch though? What people be saying?
Man, I don't even know. I think you itching the whole time. The whole time, man. Cause people change, and because you can marry somebody at 23
Mm-hmm.
and I'll stay together till you 43. Man, look how many times you done changed since you're a totally different person than who you were at 23 years old. She is too.
Facts.
You grow. Then life, takes you through areas, so you gotta change. I think growth is going to happen.
Yeah, progress.
Yes,
It says this right here. They say the wife is going to change for several reasons. One reason is the real reason is able to come out because the husband invested money into the relationship, heavily money into the relationship, and he invested emotionally, invested financially, and if he doesn't agree with his new terms, it's going to cost him more financially. It's going to cost him the house that was encouraged to purchase, that he was encouraged to purchase. It's going to cost him time with children, the engagement rings, his reputation, and all the gifts and vacations. All of these things are going to go away if he doesn't agree with the new rules in the bait and switch phase. Now, tell me how true you think that is, my brother.
man. Just like I said in the last interview, it really ain't a whole lot of marriage. It ain't a whole lot of benefit in it for the man. When the rubber hits the road, when everything goes bad, the man is suffer when the marriage goes wrong. It's a win-win situation 90% of the time for the woman. Because you do know 80% of the time the woman leaves the man.
Yeah. That's statistically true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you going in knowing it's a good chance she's gonna leave you. And a lot of times, man, I think women get bored in a marriage. Because good men, our routine is plain. We go to work and come back home. We go to the liquor store, come back home. We ain't exciting. We ain't doing nothing crazy. We gotta go to work.
I think Chris Rock got a joke about that. He said, "God damn it, bitch, get kidnapped and have something else to talk about. God damn it, bitch, tell me, goddamn, somebody tied you up in the trunk. Come back with something new."
Oh yeah.
And I see what he's saying. Like I agree with that. That's why I think a lot of them, because women get bored.
They gonna get bored, dude. They gonna get, and it don't matter. You can have some women in a mansion, dude. You can be taking full care. They can be having everything they want, and they'll still mess off with the pool guy. They'll still mess off with Pookie and Ray Ray.
Mm-hmm.
They'll give Pookie and Ray Ray your money.
Yeah.
the money they'll give him the money you gave her.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
facts. That happens a lot more than often. And see, the problem was she never was attracted to this guy.
Oh.
See, these guys think that because I got money, I can attract women. Now, with money, you will attract women.
Yeah.
However, they was attracted to the money, never you as the person. See, that's the difference.
That's lame to even look at it that way, man. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how good you putting it down in the bed. I don't care what her comfort situation is. Man, if she want to do something, she gonna do it. Man, that guys say that, man. That sound dumb.
Yeah, I know so many guys that say that stupid shit. Man, you got to hit it right. You got to use your mouthpiece. I can't stand the mouthpiece and hit it right niggas.
That don't even make sense.
That's an immature mindset. Man,
and do you know, it's a lot of guys. Look, your woman could be somebody's woman.
Bruh, man, say it again for the people in the back, Miss Marcus.
How do I know my woman ain't somebody's woman?
Exactly. They good at hiding it too. They some sneaky, conniving motherfuckers.
Man, the only time if you catch a woman, bro, she wanted to get caught. She don't give a damn. She got sloppy. Whatever you caught her doing, she been doing that for a long time. She just don't give a damn.
You know what? I think they're great at hiding it. Don't get me wrong. They're very covert. But I think a lot of the time the guy let his guard down and he's not paying attention to certain details.
He ain't looking because he not looking. You ain't check. Cause like the women that I've dated in the past, man, I don't be checking their phone.
I ain't doing that.
I don't.
But these women slick. They got an iPhone. They'll hide the dirty videos with other guys they've been with in the past in the notes. Bro, they got apps on their phone they purchase called secret folders and shit. You may think it's a game, and she got text messages and all types of. Bro, they email these niggas. Who checking their email?
Really? They in the email with.
Man, they email a dude. They be this shit. Man, I seen one girl went viral on WorldStar. She had listed a guy name as settings and contacts. Now, the dude, did you hear what I just said? She put the guy name as settings. This is how diabolical this shit is. This is sinister. She put the dude name as settings, and now the dude probably looking at the phone thing, and that's just notifications and settings.
Man, you know, women, they have a guy for every need they need met in their life, man.
I believe they got a man for dick, money,
weed.
Huh? Oh yeah, the weed man, the drug man.
He just a real nice guy. He'll let me use his car every now and then when I ain't got mine.
Mm-hmm. A shoulder to cry on, ninja.
Yeah, he just really liked me like that. He knew my auntie. He knew my mama. You just got to figure out where you play, which role you play for the woman.
Man,
because and men, you know what? We think that we just putting it down so good in the bed.
Oh my God, I can't stand niggas that think like that. I got the best dick in the world.
Hey, come on, man, man, that stuff, man. Everybody, man. Look, ain't nobody safe. Do you know how many? I've always considered myself a square lame dude. You know what I mean? I was a high school football star. I was popular in school, but the women I wanted didn't want me. Mm-hmm. They wanted the street dudes. You know what I mean? They wanted them kind of guys.
Pookie and Glock Octavius.
So there you go. Like I said, I played football and I went to work. Mm-hmm. I wasn't no gang member. I didn't thug. I wasn't doing nothing. The women I wanted didn't want me. Mm-hmm. So do you know how many dope boys women I done mess with? Do you know how many cool dude women I done mess with? Because that's just what a lot of women got a strong rotation.
Man, listen, bro. I realize for the most part, if you don't know who you is in the rotation, most likely you're being used.
Oh yeah.
If you don't know where you play, you're getting played.
Oh yeah.
And I remember there's one dating coach that said something wise. He say every man pays emotionally, money, financially. He's paying some type of way.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
And I got some more too. I got some more. Get back to it. Now it says here too. It said the wife may start looking back and thinking, "Holy crap! I got married at age 25 or 30. I've had these children children, and I'm pregnant for probably 5 consecutive years in a row now. Now I've been raising these kids for another 5 years, and they're driving me crazy. I missed out on my younger years because I got married, and in my prime, I wasn't allowed to be a young woman. I wasn't allowed to go out to the club, shake my ass, because some man told me that I had to be home barefoot, pregnant, cooking, cleaning, and raising the kids. This is unfair. I got a raw deal. I want to start going to girls' night out, girls' trip to Las Vegas, Miami, because I need some time off away from my family and have some filthy fun with younger men and build my self-esteem. But my body is snapping back into place after having all these kids, and men are starting to notice. Well, it usually goes something like that. She may take some action or measure that will significantly her new goal or independence, and it could be something that she knows the husband would not have agreed to prior to the marriage. This could be a dramatic haircut, a change in color, a new nose ring, a new job, a new workout partner, a gym membership, male friendship, or enrolling in community college. What's your thoughts on what I just read?
Man, I know, you know how many cases I know like that? Man, women that marry young, it's a good chance that women that marry young, it's a good chance that they're not gonna be with that man forever. Mm-hmm. Because they gonna always think they done missed out on something. Mm-hmm. If you had kids, well, once the kids get grown, man, the eyes gonna open up. Mm-hmm. Then, man, I know a guy. Mm-hmm. I know a guy that's in that same situation, and he's having problems. Mm-hmm. You know, but what can you do? What can you?
Let me ask you this though: when they become like that after the kids get grown, like I was reading in this book, do you think they were suppressing this information from the guy, and their true colors are coming out, or they got around the wrong type of friends? Because bad company corrupts good character.
Yeah. And just like we said last time, when you got a married woman hanging around single women, she's intrigued by something, she's interested in something, she want to flap her wings. Mm. So if you don't do it early, you're gonna do it late. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because like that, I got married real young. I wasn't ready.
What age you got married?
Sir?
What age did you get married?
Oh, man, I was 23.
How long did it last?
Oh man, it was on paper about 3 years, 4 years, something like that. Mm-hmm. 3-4 years on paper, but I think we stayed in the house together about a year, probably. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, do you feel like a married woman should be happy?
We were both young. We should have never got married. I know I wasn't in no shape to marry nobody, man. I wasn't financially stable. Mm-hmm. And child support for other kids. Mm-hmm.
Was she one of your baby mamas you married?
It was my ex-wife. Yeah, it was my third baby mama. It was my last. I married her.
And how many baby mamas you got again? Okay. 3. Let me ask you this too. Do you believe women in relationships or marriage should go on girls trip or have girls night out? Is that permissible?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So the man acquiesced to his woman going on girls trip and girls night out?
Not often. Not too often. Because I know what you looking for. Mm-hmm. What are you trying to do?
Now, hold up. Let's go vice versa. Can the man go out with his boys and shoot pool and come back?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, shooting pool and girls' night out, that'd be two different. That'd be two different things.
Bring it down for everybody, Mark.
Well, I mean, because me, like I said, I've always liked hanging around female. I don't want to hang with no dudes too long. I like to be around women.
I feel you.
If I'm chilling, I want to be around some female company. Being around a lot of dudes, that ain't never nothing I want to do.
Me either. I be by myself with some females.
So, I ain't never really been on the guy trip.
Me either.
You know what? And I'm not a strip club dude.
Me either. I never got into it.
It's kind of corny to me, going to a hotel, going to a place and throwing money at women that I can't take with me. They ain't mine. Everybody,
they'll smash you for the money, but I just look at it like a job. I'm paying for sex. Yeah, I look at it as a job.
No, I don't. That's just something And really, I'm not knocking people to do it, but that just it's kind of corny to me. I don't understand it.
Yeah, me, I never got into it. I always felt like if a woman don't like, I always feel confident in myself. I can get a woman to strip for me just if she like me or not.
Right.
If she don't like me for me, I don't need her. That's always my mindset.
Up in there, I'm swole up, worked up. She let me smell it. I'm drinking. What we finna do? And then I ain't never and I don't want to sleep with no stripper.
Oh, nah.
I don't want to. That ain't my thing.
Yeah. They ain't nothing to
Question.
They ain't nothing to take home with. They ain't nothing to take home with.
Yeah, you can't. Girls' night out once a. You can't be going on girls' night out once every 2 weeks, once a month. You don't need no girls' night out that often.
What about girls' trip? Is that permissible?
Man, depending on where you going, who you going with. If you going with your own girl, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because I know what go down.
Especially if she's single. Oh, I don't care if she's married.
I mean, I don't think married women should be going on no girls trips like that.
No. Oh, guys, I don't think guys should go on guys trip either. I don't believe that.
I don't.
It's too many temptations.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get caught up. Now, this is other thing I read too in this book. They say 80% of modern divorces are filed by women. One way to lower the divorce rate overnight is to automatically award custody to the respondent to remove the incentive. Respondent and remove the incentive to file. A woman could cheat on her husband, initiate a divorce, be riding the cock carousel a week later, move on one of her new boyfriends into the marital home, then collect financial resources from the husband for over a decade. It's a heinous system. However, I won't hold my breath on courts making the change. When couples split up, there's a divorce great impending the children and are affected. When this happens, the family courts get really busy and is maintaining its busy status for a long period of time because we figure out what to do with these children. When it happens, it creates chaos and the family court has to make a decision. One of the parents believe that they're going to benefit financially by keeping more custody for themselves. It creates more chaos. What's your thoughts on that right there?
Man, I think it's a lose-lose for the man. And it all leads back to child support. That's what it all leads back to. And I think child support is the biggest hustle that ever been invented.
Well, they're doing that so they can get more money out. They can squeeze money out the system.
But the system gonna get a percentage of the child support check that I pay my baby mama. You think the judge ain't getting a cut? You think the clerk down there that's meeting with us, who paying her? Who paying the lights at the child support building? Who paying these people insurance? Who paying these people salary? You think they doing it for nothing? That's why it's a cut. They said a portion of the child support funds goes to the judge's retirement. Man, everybody getting a cut of that money. So
let me ask you this though: should a man put himself on the child support or try to beat the woman to the punch?
I done it. With my oldest daughter, I done it because I was living with a female when I had my oldest son first already. I stepped out on her and got a little girl. I wanted to keep it quiet, but as soon as I found out that my daughter was mine, I had a blood test done because just panicking, young brother. Had a blood test done. When the blood test came back, it was mine. We went to go meet with the child support office. They asked me what I was prepared to do. I said, I'm finna put myself on child support. I knew off the bat. And her mama was telling me, don't do it. But my gut was telling me, Marcus gonna do it. So I put myself on. I was like, you know what? I better go and do this. I don't want to come back and bite. So that
now this crazy about it because the reason I say that, are you familiar with the basketball player Eddie Curry?
Yes, sir.
Well,
yes, sir.
Eddie Curry, he was first round pick.
He got railroaded.
Yeah, I was about to get to that story.
Yeah.
Now he married his high school sweetheart. They divorced, and he got remarried or whatever. Got somebody, and when the child was over 18 or whatever, the woman put him on child support. Now, let me get to this. This is where it gets real juicy right here. He had receipts, all type of stuff. He had all type of documents. You know what that judge said? That judge said that don't count because that was considered a gift.
Wow.
If it ain't through the system, it's considered a gift. He had to pay back child support for a grown ass child. Eddie Curry.
All the way back on him.
Yes. He had to pay back because it didn't go through the court system. That's a gift. If you give it to that woman, to that child, that's a gift. If it ain't through that child support system and that judge don't sign off on it, you just gave her a gift.
Well, the same thing happened to me, brother. And I was living with the one I had the baby on. I was living with her, and man, when she went to the church, man, she got upset because I left her and married another woman, and which she should have been pissed off because I was low down for doing that. Man, she took me to child support court, bro, and got up in there and told the judge I hadn't done nothing for my kids, man. Put on the Academy Award performance, started crying. Man, the judge went all the way back on my son, all the way back on my son, man. And he was 3 years. He was 3 years old at the time. He was 3 years, and he was 3 years old, and my daughter was sitting up. He went all the way back to when my son was born. Man, I was $10K in the hole before I made my first child support payment.
How did you manage to dig yourself out of that?
Man, kept working and letting the people take my income tax money. Just take that because that's how I got caught. That's why I say I went 10 years without no child support, and then my baby mama that I put myself on child support. Every time we went to child support court, she would be unemployed. And then the judge gonna hit me with max money. So, man, that's where it's gonna go. So that's why I say it's the biggest hustle you ever seen, because when a woman takes you to child support court, she put your life in the judge's hands. For him to hit you however hard he want to hit you. Don't nobody know what he finna do.
Yeah, yes. When you in that child support system and in that court system for alimony and all that, the judge is your God. You better come correct. That judge is your God.
And this why the child support so dead too. That's why you don't need to get married, and that's why you don't need to have no kids. Please listen to me, because like I said, when I was your age, I had all of my kids. I had screwed my life when I was your age. See, this is why the child support game is so deadly. The judge can schedule you right now. He can say, bro, Reed, I want you to pay $200 a week child support. And slap the guy. Bam. If your job ain't making enough for you to meet that $200 every week, the rest of that going to the rears. If you ain't paid nothing but $150 that week, that $50 going to the rears. You getting further and further behind because he got it set so high. And they'll know that you can't make it, that your job ain't making enough, but they'll still leave it up there for you to hit based off the money you used to make. They say if you've been making $100,000 a year the last 4 years, and you go to child support court, the judge gonna say, okay, you've been making $100 the last 4 years. Okay, we finna set your child support at $100,000, and you probably ain't that kind of man no more. So now, what's that mean? Your life ruined.
Man, my ass going to prison. But let me ask you this though, right? So let me say this right here. Do you feel like it's fair to assist with child support that the man's earning and he should get a large percentage? Because I look at it like, just because I make 6 figures, why do she need $5,000 a month or $3,000 a month? Because I look at it like, if you can't afford the fucking child, the child need to be with the person who got the damn money,
man.
Because you gonna pay bills regardless, light bill, car insurance, car note, rent. That's coming regardless. Hey, if you can't afford that baby, you need to get that baby to the father.
You making too much sense. You making too much sense. But I think it's more the gain in the woman having the baby through the system and the aid. It's got to be.
Women ain't raising children that good. Man, I read something the other day. Hold on. Got me. Oh, did I take a picture of that shit? I think I did take a picture. Let me read it to you. Let me read this to you, my brother. This is what it said right here. This is what happened. Let me take my shades off. You can't see. It said that 72% of inmates in state prison are raised by single mothers.
Wow.
93% of alimony is paid from men to women. 80% of women receive primary custody of the children. 80% of women child support payments are paid to women.
Wow.
80% of divorces are initiated by women. 1/4 of women take mental health medication. 50% of American women are single. 60 million plus abortions since 1973. 68% of U.S. student loan debt belongs to women. 45% of women 25 to 44 working full time. 85% of those are living paycheck to paycheck. Women are responsible for 73% of consumer spending in the U.S. 60% of women carry credit card debt. 70% of black children are born out of wedlock. 45% of American children are born unwed mothers. Over half the U.S. marriages winning divorce. How the hell is women winning right now?
Did you say 72% of the men incarcerated?
72% of inmates in state prisons was raised by single mothers. I didn't come up with it. The numbers came up with it.
I can believe that. And man, you know, I sit back and look at the crime that's going on in the country. Man, it's a product of these broken homes we have, man. It ain't no daddies. And man, look, when they pushing the daddies out the house and the mamas ain't raising. Man, ain't
the Democrats. Guess what? The Democrats. The Democrats get them damn food stamps. They lied to women. Think about Kamala Harris, for example. Kamala Harris hasn't told you what she's going to do for policies or nothing. All she got is Quavo, rappers, and twerking. And she gave $26 billion to Asians. She's already said, I'm not doing nothing for black people. Black Democrats have lied to black people. They have goddamn been, it's a joke. They've been bamboozled, hoodwinked by the Democrats.
I knew it was something about your life. Hey, man, I can't. Hey, I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. I think the Democratic Party done set our people back so far.
Lyndon B. Johnson started this shit, man. When he started giving women, man, you can go research this. Go research this. And if you don't believe that statistic, hey, I got a bet for you, Marcus. Go to your prison one day. Go to your prison one day and say you want to preach or something and just give back. And ask about 20 inmates, were you raised by a single mother? I guarantee you 17 of them gonna say yeah.
I know it.
Go to county prison. Go to county. 17 of them will say, I was raised by a single mother.
I know that, man, like I said, it was like 10 or 11 of my cousins through my grandmother's side. I never saw no other grandparent but my mom's mom. Man, it was like 10 or 11 of us. All of us had was by different men. All of my grandmother's grandkids were by different men, different baby daddies. The friends I grew up with, none of us had our daddy. All of us came from single parent home. Do you think all of these men were deadbeat dads?
No.
Or they sprayed it in through the system?
I believe the system manipulated women to say they want women to be handicapped. We're going to give you food stamps. We'll give you Section 8 housing. Just don't have a man there. You can have as many kids and we'll take care of you. And we'll give you a bunch of stamps. And matter of fact, it's tax season. We're going to give you a tax money, but you're not going to do nothing with it because we're going to socially program you backwards. It's like a slave mentality. It's the making of a slave.
Oh, yeah.
The Democratic Party has created brand new slaves. When Kanye West made that song,